Sellout crowd of more than 83,000 on hand. Clear skies overhead. Winter coats, heavy sweatshirts, multiple layers. The fashion of choice here in Norman today on this chilly Bedlam Saturday. Seems like that's always the case when we come to Norman. McClure is a right-footed soccer-style kicker, and he'll send it away to get Bedlam started. Cowboys looking for a big upset, a 3-touchdown underdog here in Norman. McClure steps into it and strikes it. A deep end-over-end kick that cuts through the wind, and it goes 5 yards deep into the end zone. Brown lets it sail over his head, and it'll be a touchback at Oklahoma. Will begin first at 10 from its own 25. Today's opening drive is brought to you by Northern Oklahoma College. Let the start of your drive toward a successful career begin at Northern Oklahoma College with the NOC OSU Gateway program. Visit them at gateway.okstate.edu to apply. Northern Oklahoma College, 3 locations, one amazing experience.
Well, there was proof that the winds coming out of the south really didn't impact on the playing surface, because McClure caught that one pretty good. It did not hang up.
Kyler Murray, the 5'10" junior out of Allen, Texas, in the shotgun to take the snap from the split diamond. And he takes the ball. Hands it off, right side Sermon. Big hole, turns the corner, right side line to the 40. Midfield to the Cowboy 40. 35-20, inside the 25, and shoved out of bounds deep in Oklahoma State territory at the Cowboy 15-yard line.
Little misdirection is what it looked like, as some of the flow went left and Sermon got to the right. The Cowboys had shifted over as if they were expecting something to the left. Instead, Oklahoma goes right, big gain.
Of 65 yards at Oklahoma, now first and 10 at the Cowboy 15. Very explosive Oklahoma offense, as we said. There it was on display. Murray gets the ball on first and 10, fakes a handoff, keeps it running it left, cuts left to the 10, and dives inside the 10 down to about the 8. It's a gain of 7. Kenneth Edison Magruder made the stop. It'll be 2nd and 3 for Oklahoma at the Cowboy 8.
Well, here you are in that spot, Dave. Can you keep them out of the end zone?
Now we're 2 plays in, and Oklahoma's had a long run by Trey Sermon. Took the ball from the 25 down to the Cowboy 15. Now a 7-yard run by the quarterback Murray. 2nd down and 3 from the OSU 8. Lamb goes in motion behind the quarterback. Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Sermon, left side, diving toward the end zone, and he's brought down about a half-yard shy. But it'll be a 1st and goal for Oklahoma. Calvin Bundage made the stop for the Pokes.
Just tripped him up, but when he cut back, there was a lot of room in the cutback lane.
So Sermon with a 60-yard run, and now 2 plays later, Oklahoma 1st and goal from about the half-yard line. Murray comes up under center from the offset eye. Left hash is where the ball is placed. 1st and goal from inside the 1. They shift into a wildcat as Murray is lined up wide right, and Sermon will take the snap. He takes the snap, runs it off right guard, bulling his way into the end zone for an Oklahoma touchdown. So in a minute and 44 seconds, Oklahoma moves 75 yards to the end zone to take the lead.
Well, that's something they've shown deep in the red zone a handful of times this year, is shift Murray out wide and let Sermon do the job.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. An ominous start here for the Pokes. Snap back, ball down, the kick is on the way, and the kick is good. So the Sooners take a 7-0 lead. A 60-yard run by Trey Sermon, the big play in the drive.
That's 4 plays, 75 yards.
I'll see if the Cowboys can answer here, and they need to. Well, you don't want to give up all the momentum 5 or or 6 minutes into the game. Let's go down to Robert.
Hey, you know, the first play of the game, guys, set a huge tone for Oklahoma. I mean, Sermon came off to the right side, and yeah, there was some misdirection from the line going the other way, but you know, Murray set up to give the handoff. It wasn't like it was a deep zone read. He gave the ball away in a hurry, and Cowboys just didn't read anything. Plus, the guys on that right side of the line did a good job of sealing it. He was off to the races. That you got to play better defense than that. If you play defense that way the rest of the way, boy, it's going to be a track meet.
Seibert kicking off for Oklahoma. He does everything. Punts, kicks off, does field goals. And this is a deep kick that sails out of the end zone for a touchback, and the Cowboys will begin split. Hubbard and Hill surrounding Cornelius, who takes a snap, throws quickly far side, caught by Stoner, toward the left sideline to the 34, and out of bounds, close to a first down, out at the 35-yard line. It is 10 yards and an Oklahoma State first down. Curtis Bolton, the Will linebacker, shoved him out.
Good safe route right there in the open area of the zone.
Stoner and Wallace wide right. Tyron Johnson wide left from the loaded gun. First and 10. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off to Hill. Hill hit at the line of scrimmage, pushed backward. They'll give him maybe a yard out to the 36. It'll be second down and 9. Ronnie Perkins, the true freshman from St. Louis, made the play from the jack position for Oklahoma.
Well, they know that the Cowboys would be much more dangerous if Justice Hill can get any momentum going.
Second down and 9. Cowboys at their own 36. Braden Johnson is in the game as an inside receiver as Cornelius takes a snap. Back to pass, steps up, throws over the middle, and it's dropped.
Oh, and a late flag. That should be a flag.
And there is a late flag. It was dropped by Wallace, but he was hit after the ball ricocheted off his hands. And I think we're going to have a late hit on Oklahoma.
On Robert Barnes. Now, this is obvious.
Yeah, it was a good 3 or 4 steps.
He lowered the shoulder.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 20 of the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Well, I understand that you want to boo because you like your team, but that's about as obvious as it can be.
Well, can the Cowboys take advantage of that? That puts the ball just beyond midfield for a first and 10, so you get the benefit of that 15-yard foul. It's going to be 3rd and 9 if the penalty didn't occur, John. Makes a huge difference. On 1st and 10, Cornelius gets a shotgun snap. Throws it deep down the middle toward Wallace. He makes a catch to the 10, to the 5, headed toward the end zone, and he's tackled at the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Oklahoma State inside the 1. 49-yard completion to Wallace. Trey Norwood saved the touchdown. They might take another look at this to see if he got in. I think he might have been in the end zone, John.
I think he ought to.
The field of the runner short of the goal line is under further review.
Well, we'll get another look here. And boy, great protection. His knees are down, but from the angle we just saw on the TV broadcast, his knees came down just short of the goal line. Now here's a better look right on the goal line, and his knee is, that's going to be close.
They may not be able to do anything with it.
I think you're not going to overturn this. I think
they may have it right, John.
Yeah. His knees down before the goal line when they stopped it, and it didn't look like the ball had broken the plane yet.
So these reviews, this one and all the reviews today, are brought to you by our Bedlam sponsor, AAA Insurance. Let AAA Insurance review your auto, home, and life insurance needs at AAA.com/insurance. AAA Insurance has you covered. Proud supporter of Cowboy Athletics.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed, short of the goal line.
I thought
first
so.
down, Oklahoma State.
So here's the situation. 12-11 left in the first at Oklahoma State now. After that officially 49-yard completion to Tylan Wallace. 1st and goal at the half-yard line. Oklahoma leading 7-0. Cowboys trying to answer right back.
Well, let's see how physical you can be, because they gave good protection. Oklahoma only really rushed 4 that time. Pocket held up.
And Cornelius comes up under center. I formation with Sione Fine-Feyuiaki as a fullback. 1st and goal from the half-yard line. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off to Hill. Hill up the middle, takes it into the end zone. Pistols fire on for the point after. 9th rushing touchdown of the year for Justice Hill. Snap back, ball down. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. 11:59 left to play in the first quarter. Oklahoma State has tied the game with Oklahoma. 7 apiece here in Norman.
I like it because we're going to need Dylan Stoner today. He's going to have to be a weapon along with Hill, Wallace, Tyron Johnson, everybody.
McClure kicks off, end over end, kick down the center of the field, bounces 7 yards deep in the end zone, and bounces out of the end zone for a touchback. So Oklahoma will begin at its own 25.
The first play from scrimmage, the first time Oklahoma had the ball, Trey Sermon went around the right side for 60 yards to get deep into Oklahoma State territory. See what they offer this time.
2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Tight end on the left side for Oklahoma is Carson Meyer. Murray will be in the shotgun with Sermon to his right. Sermon had a 60-yard run, first play from scrimmage. Lamb goes in motion behind Murray, and Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Sermon. Sermon turns a corner near side out to the 27 and popped out of bounds by Malcolm Rodriguez. Out at about the 29, a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Pretty good job of pursuit by the Cowboys because the main guy out there was taken out by a block by the right guard Drew Samia, who pulled on the play.
3 wide left, 1 right, 2nd and 6, and Murray's back to pass. Has all kinds of time, throws it deep down the near side for Meyer, and he makes a leaping catch in Cowboy territory at the Oklahoma State 40-yard line along the sideline. 31-yard completion. Malcolm Rodriguez had pretty good coverage. That was just a great throw. First down, Oklahoma.
Had the time to look for him, too, but that's, like you said, Dave, pick your poison.
Tied at 7, 11:25 left in the first, and Oklahoma on the move again. That ball was thrown in the only place it could be caught, John.
Yeah.
Just a good throw.
It was.
And Murray gets the ball. He's back to pass again. He dumps it off over the middle, caught by Lamb. To the right side, to the 35, first down to the 30, and flipped down at the 29. Gain of 11. A.J. Green made the stop, and a first down for Oklahoma.
Yeah, guys in the vicinity, but they got a good block initially, which helped spring him. Rodriguez was taken out.
Sooners will snap it quickly. 2 wide to each side. Murray gets the ball. Hands it off to Sermon off left guard, and he's stuffed. Maybe a yard loss. Back to the 30-yard line. Justin Phillips, the senior linebacker, the first guy in there. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for Oklahoma from the Oklahoma State 30.
Outstanding. Gumming up the middle that time.
Second down, 11, Oklahoma from the Oklahoma State 30. Tied at 7, 10.5 minutes left in the first as the Sooners work from right to left. Murray gets the shotgun snap. Looking left, late blitz comes. He dances around, gets out of trouble. Now he's running toward the left. Now he throws it deep down the left side. Man wide open. It's caught at the 8 by Sermon, and Sermon gang tackled at the Oklahoma State 6. 24-yard completion. Murray keeping that play alive, and a 1st and goal for Oklahoma. Rodarius Williams and Jarek Bernard teamed up to make the stop.
Well, that's just an outstanding play. Great athlete getting away because Brailford had a shot at him.
Let's go down to Robert.
They had Brailford lined up covering the tight end who was flexed out, guys. He was almost out like a press corner, came off like a corner blitz, and I thought was going to have a clean shot, and just missed, just whiffed.
Kennedy Brooks in at tailback to the right. Kyler Murray, who takes the ball on 1st and 10, hands it off to Brooks. Brooks around left end, tries to turn a corner, dragging a tackler toward the end zone, but he's pulled down shy of the goal line on the near sideline at the Cowboy 1. It's a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and goal for Oklahoma. Justin Phillips managed to bring him down before he scored.
And with Brooks in there, I doubt you'll see that shift Kyler Murray out into the Wildcat.
7th play of the drive. 2nd and goal, Oklahoma from the Oklahoma State 1. Tied at 7. From the pistol, Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Brooks, and he dashes into the end zone for an Oklahoma touchdown. 2 possessions and 2 75-yard touchdown drives for Oklahoma.
times can you slow them down? That's the narrative hasn't changed, and so far they haven't been able to do it.
Well, the big play on the drive, the 31-yard completion to the tight end Carson Meyer on a ball that was just perfectly thrown. Kyler Murray cybered off of the PAT, and the snap is back, and the kick is on the way, and it's good. Timeout. 9:06 left in the first. It's Oklahoma 14, Oklahoma State 7. Seibert, the right-footed kicker, approaches it and strikes it. And it's a long kickoff that bounces 8 yards deep into the end zone. Bounces out of the end zone for a touchback, and the Cowboys will have it on the first touchdown drive. He's in the shotgun. 2 wide left, 1 right. 4-man front for Oklahoma. And Taylor gets the ball. Makes a handoff, swings it out to the left flat, caught by Stoner. He scoots up the far sideline beyond the 30 and knocked out of bounds into 33, a gain of 8 on the second catch of the day for Dylan Stoner, and Trey Brown punched him out of bounds.
Well, and that's a good block down there, too, by Tyron Johnson.
2nd down and 2, Oklahoma State from the Cowboy 33. 2 wide right, 1 left. Now tight end Jelani Woods shifts over and is an outside receiver to the left, so 2 wide to each side. Now Woods shifts back and is a tight end, a wing on the left. 2nd and 2. Cornelius gets the ball, fakes a handoff, back to pass, goes deep over the middle, and a juggling attempt made, a diving attempt by Stoner, but he couldn't pull it in at the OU 40. Ball was thrown just a little bit ahead of him. He was open. Incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 2 coming up. Boy, but a diving attempt. Got a hand on it.
He did get a hand on it, and he tried to tip it up to himself, and then the left hand came down and knocked it down to the turf.
3rd down and 2, Oklahoma State from its own 33. 14-7 Oklahoma, 8.5 to play in the first. Blitz comes, Cornelius swings it out left flat. It's caught by Landon Wolf, has the first down, down the left sideline, and knocked out of bounds at the 43 of Oklahoma State. It's a gain of 10, 1st down Oklahoma State. That first down brought to you by Paycom, HR technology that's too good to pass up. It's a good blitz release call there by Oklahoma State. On 1st and 10, Cornelius hands it off. Justice Hill going right, cuts back left, out to the 46, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 from there for the Pokes.
You know, they're so focused on him, Dave, that he's proving to be early on not a bad decoy. If you know you've hit him with 1 deep pass, so the play action, you know, they got to respect it a little bit, because of who Justice is and what he did last year.
I like the mix. I like the screen game.
Yeah.
I like the 1 deep pass. That screen game was good against the blitz, something the Cowboys have struggled at times against. 2nd and 7, Cowboys with their own 46, and now there's a flag down. May have an illegal shift on Oklahoma State. Let's listen in.
Start. Offense, number 27. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Boy, you normally don't get that from a running back.
Yeah, first penalty for Oklahoma State today. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State football.
You're listening to the exclusive voice for Woodward Boomer Sports. Z92 KMZE Woodward.
14-7, Oklahoma leads. 2nd and 12, Cowboys with their own 40. Cornelius gets the ball, back to pass, flush, now just throws it away to the far sideline, incomplete. Wallace was double covered on a post in the center of the field. Looked like Tyron Johnson might have been open on the far side, but I couldn't tell for sure. He was not. He was covered. Be 3rd down and 12 for the Cowboys at their own 41.
Those little penalties, the little focus penalties, you know, that's that you cannot afford this when you're dealing with that explosive offense on the other side.
5 defensive backs for Oklahoma. Cowboys have 2 wide receivers to each side, and Hill, the tailback, to Cornelius right from the shotgun. 3rd and 12 Sooners, or 3rd and 12 Cowboys in their own 41. Here comes the blitz. Cornelius steps into the pocket, throws near side. It's caught by Wallace. He has the first down, and he's gang tackled and brought down at the OU 43. It's a gain of 16 and an Oklahoma State first down, brought to you by Paycom, HR technology that's too good to pass up.
How about Cornelius right on the money?
Cowboys snap it quickly. Cornelius fakes a handoff. Now he throws a screen out to the right. Caught by Wallace. Wallace to the 33 and upended and dropped at the Sooner 30. That smelled like the Kansas State Wildcats. Faked the handoff. Cornelius started to go right like he was going to run the ball. Then just threw a screen pass to the right. And it goes for another Oklahoma State first down. Cowboys snap it quickly again. Cornelius hands it off to Hill, and Hill darts up the middle for about 4 down to the Oklahoma 26. It'll be second down and 6.
Well, they've got this defense on their heels a little bit.
Tylan Wallace already 3 catches for 79 yards. He's had 2 big catches on this drive. Second down and 6, Oklahoma State from the OU 26. 3 wide left, 1 to the right. Man in motion, Wolf comes in front of Cornelius as Cornelius gets the snap, back to pass, pumps. Now he's surrounded and sacked for a 5-yard loss back at the OU 31. Curtis Bolton got the sack. So to be third down and 11 from the OU 31. Let's go down to Robert.
Yeah, that play was doomed a little bit early because there was a bad mesh between Justice Hill and Cornelius, and kind of got Cornelius off rhythm. Guys, he is seeing the field really good, though. He's seeing where the pockets are empty in that Sooner coverage so far.
Third and 11 Cowboys from the OU 31. Pokes down 14-7. 5.5 to play in the first. Play clock down to 2. They've got to hurry up. The Cowboys, did they get a timeout in time? I think they did. We'll take one as well.
Prior to the snap, Oklahoma State takes their first time out of the half.
It's coming out of the South, not having the same impact by any stretch as it did kicking into the wind in Waco last week.
Third and 11 from the Oklahoma 31. Cornelius in the shotgun. Takes the ball. Back to pass. Has time. Throws it deep down the middle toward the end zone. And a leaping catch is made by Tyron Johnson in the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown Oklahoma State. Tyron Johnson. His first since the Iowa State game October 6th.
And Dave, I'm telling you what. They simplified the defense here when Ruffin McNeil took over. But you have to wonder about the confidence level in the secondary.
Snap back.
Somehow, sometime, I'm ready for a stop.
McClure kicks off, and this one may be returnable. Taken by Brown, right hash at the 5. Straight ahead out to the 17 and knocked backward at the 18-yard line. Boy, it looked like a Cowboy cover man may have knocked an OU player into him. It was Devin Harper who made the contact. So the Sooners, who have moved 75 yards to the end zone on each of their 2 possessions. Oklahoma State has done the same. This time they'll start from their own 17.
And who did you say knocked it? Was that Devin Harper? Wasn't that Roberts? Who you got?
Yeah. I think he kind of knifed in there. Jordan Brailford lined up as a middle linebacker for this sequence. Kennedy Brooks, the tailback for Oklahoma. 3-man front for the Pokes. Brailford sneaks up to the line of scrimmage, standing up as Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Brooks up the middle. Brooks out to the 20 and tackled at the 23. It's a gain of 6. It'll be second down and 4. Justin Phillips made the tackle. Two wide left, 1 right. Second down, we'll call it 5 for Oklahoma from its own 22. Jordan Brailford, a middle linebacker. Looks like he might be in a quarterback spy position. Murray is the quarterback of the shotgun. He takes the ball. He's back to pass. Looking left, throws it deep down the left side. The pass is caught near midfield and knocked out of bounds immediately. It's an excellent throw and a good catch by Lee Morris. And a gain of 28, first down Sooners.
At least it wasn't Lee Morris catching a touchdown, because half of his receptions in his career coming into today have been for touchdowns.
So the Sooners on the move again, averaging 9 yards per offensive play on the year. First and 10 Sooners at midfield. They're averaging 14 yards per play so far in this game. The Cowboys averaging 10. And Murray takes the ball. Looks right. Now he'll run. Left side to the Cowboy 45. Tackled at the 44. Gain of 6. Malcolm Malcolm Rodriguez made the stop.
Rodriguez made the stop, and you had a Cowboy knifing in, just missing the angle just enough to allow some space.
It's Jordan Brailford.
Yeah, Brailford, and you mentioned it, Dave. He's been in that spy position.
Brailford is the spy. So what does that mean? It means he's going to basically be responsible for the quarterback. The big thing is to keep him from being a runner. Now Brailford lined up as an end on the left side. 2nd and 4 OU at the Cowboy 44 as Murray gets the ball. Back to pass, goes quickly over the middle. Pass is caught at the first down chain by Morris. They'll give him the 39-yard line on the catch. That's 5 yards and a Sooner first down. Justin Phillips was there to make the play for the Pokes.
Make him earn it a little bit.
Sooners will snap it quickly. 3 wide right, 1 left. Handoff to Kennedy Brooks up the middle, and he gets 2. Smothered at the 37-yard line by Jordan Brailford and Jarrell Owens. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for Oklahoma.
Lined up with 3 receivers to the right on that play. Now they've got 3 to the left. A lot of times they like crossing routes with perhaps Lamb on a little dig route.
Tied at 14, 3 minutes left in the first. 2nd and 8, Oklahoma from the Oklahoma State 37. And Murray gets the ball, throws a screen left. It's caught by Brooks. Brooks with a blocker in front to the 35 and flipped down at the Oklahoma State 33. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up. Malcolm Rodriguez made a good play there.
I think this might be their first 3rd down.
It is.
Yep. Cowboys change out some personnel. Looks like you've got Evers in the middle, and you've got Walterscheid.
Sooners have been good on 3rd downs, as you might expect, 49% on the year. This is a 3rd and 4 at the Cowboy 33, and Murray gets the ball. Back to pass, has time, swings it out right side. It's caught by Brown at the 30 and
play.
Tackled at about the 29.5. Boy, he looks slow there. Calvin Bundage made the play, and Brown, who you said, John's been dealing with an injury, just didn't accelerate much, and it got him down actually at the 30. It'll be 4th and 1.
Yeah, that's an outstanding play by Bundage to go get him, and then not to horse collar him when he reached up high. But yeah, that one, he did not lead Brown perfectly on that throw.
So maybe that played a role in it. So it's 4th down and 1 for Oklahoma at the Cowboy 30. Trey Sermon back in, lined up as a back behind Murray in the pistol. And Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Sermon, right side, hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces off, has the first down, and he's dropped at the Oklahoma State 26 by Jarek Bernard. 4-yard gain and a first down for Oklahoma. Drive continues.
Here's the other double-edged sword about this thing. You're making them earn their way down the field, Dave. You're also having to play more defensive snaps, and you hope that doesn't catch up with you later, as you were talking about earlier. But you're not giving up so far. You've given up one big play here, the 28-yard completion to Morris.
1st and 10 Oklahoma at the Cowboy 26, and Murray throws a screen out to the left. It's caught by Tease. Tease to the 20, cuts left to the 15, breaks a tackle, spinning to the 10, and dropped at the Cowboy 9. Gain of 18. Rodarius Williams made the play, but Tease, the senior out of Tulsa, transfer from University of Central Oklahoma, did a lot after the catch there and picks up 18 yards at a Sooner 1st and goal. Down to 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Tied at 14, but Oklahoma with a 1st and goal at the Cowboy 9.
Now you got Brailford lined up way right, or on the right side of the defense, kind of in a slot position.
From the left hash, Murray takes the ball. Hands it off to Brooks up the middle, and he's stuffed. Maybe a 1-yard loss. Enoch Smith made the play. It will be a 1-yard loss back to the 10-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and goal for Oklahoma. We're winding down to the end of the first quarter. 20 seconds left in the first, clock running, and a tie game at 14 here in Norman.
They'll bring Tease back in. Meyer comes out, so the Cowboys sub defensively.
And Oklahoma will let the first quarter run out. Well, another exciting one here in Bedlam. After 1 in Norman, Oklahoma State and Oklahoma tied at 14. this game part of the Bedlam series.
A big play to end the first quarter by stuffing Kennedy Brooks. And again, you've got them in a part of the field. See if you can keep them out of the end zone, force them into field goals. Now, you've played 15 minutes. If you want to break this down the same way that you and I always look at NCAA basketball tournament games, from media timeout to media timeout, that's the way a lot of coaches coach to keep their guys focused on what is basically the short-term but important possession-by-possession type of stuff. You've made it to the first big timeout,
sure,
and you're dead even.
It's a good way of looking at it. So it's 2nd and goal for Oklahoma from the Oklahoma State 10. They've traded into the field now. The Sooners will go from left to right, working from north to south. 3 wide to the right, 1 left. Man in motion. Brown goes in front of Murray, the quarterback, and Murray takes the ball. Hands it off to Brown. Brown trying to turn the corner right side. Goes wide, cuts back left, and just falls down. Cowboys strung it out nicely. He wanted to go wide, but they just kept shoving the edge further out to the runner's right. Malcolm Rodriguez finished him off, and it'll be 3rd and goal for Oklahoma from the Cowboy 9.
Dave, I think he looked hesitant to want to plant on that leg where he's had the issue and cut it straight upfield because he was going nowhere side to side. Devin Harper back in for the Cowboys.
He'll be at the linebacker position as Cowboys go with 3 linebackers here. Harper, Bundage, basically a rush end on the right side of the defense, and Harper also at linebacker. Now we have a flag down. We may have delay of game on Oklahoma. Or did they get timeout?
Prior to the snap, delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Moves the ball back to the Cowboy 14 for a 3rd and goal.
You know what? To be honest, that's not a bad thing necessarily for this offense. You get a little more space to operate. And you bring Morris and Tease back in, and you take Brown out. That tells you another thing. Of course, he'll beat you more on the vertical type of stuff, but now you got more size with Tease and Morris.
Got to be aware of the quarterback, too, as Tanner McAllister comes in. The freshman corner as an extra DB. 3rd and goal, Oklahoma from the Cowboy 14. Cowboys come with a blitz, and Murray back to pass. Flings it out in the right flat. It's caught by Sermon. Sermon right sideline, stepping out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. He got into the end zone, but he stepped out at the 4.
Well, and he got blown up after he stepped out of bounds because he still went.
So it's 4th and goal from the 4, and assuming we'll see the field goal team for Oklahoma. We will.
Boy, any time that you can hold this offense to a field goal attempt and out of the end zone, that's a win.
Austin Seibert will attempt it 9 of 11 this year. He's made 6 in a row. 3-year starter at all the kicking positions. 22-yard attempt. High snap, but the ball is placed, and the kick is on the way, and it's good. 13:37 left in the second. Seibert races into it and hits it. A deep end over end kick that goes 9 yards deep into the end zone for a touchback. In the left, Wallace wide right. Chuba Hubbard now the tailback left of Cornelius, who gets the shotgun snap, fakes a handoff, whips it over the middle. It's caught by Jelani Woods. First down and more, and flipped down out at the 40-yard line. A gain of 15. Robert Barnes made the play on the 7th catch of the year for Jelani Woods, and a first down Oklahoma State. Brought to you by Paycom. And Cornelius back to pass again. A play action. Looks, throws it deep down the right side for Wallace. He dives, and he can't come up with it. Incomplete at the OU 20. A little double move there. He hesitated and then exploded down the right sideline and almost got there. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Cowboys at their own 40. Let's go down to Robert.
Guys, I think that was on the fly because I think the route was supposed to be kind of a hitch or a sticks over to the sideline. Cornelius gave him a look and kind of a wave with his eyes, and boom, that's when Tylen took off. So they were doing that off eye movement.
You see chemistry grow between quarterback and receiver as seasons progress. It's one of the reasons quarterbacks get better. On 2nd and 10, a quick throw out to the left. It's caught by Johnson. Johnson makes a man miss, gets the first down to midfield, and pulled down at the OU 49, a gain of 11. And another Oklahoma State first down brought to you by Paycom. Tackle all your HR tasks in a single play. And the Cowboys will snap it quickly on 1st and 10. Cornelius fakes a handoff, back to pass, steps up, throws it deep down the middle for Tylen Wallace, and he makes the catch and takes it into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown Oklahoma State. 49 yards to Tylen Wallace.
Dump into a clean pocket and a perfect throw.
left, and he hits it. End-over-end kick. Brown fields it at the goal line. Right side, he's coming out. Cuts to his left to the 10. A seam out to the 15, out to the 20. Bounces off a man at the 25, and then is gang tackled and stopped out at the 27. That's where the Sooners will start 1st and 10.
You get a little extra juice from your offense going right down the field and giving you the lead, but the reality is you weren't on the bench for very long catching your breath. Well, they're not going to get this play off.
Yeah, coming out of a kickoff timeout.
Wow.
Murray takes a snap, fakes a handoff, he'll run it left. Murray being chased, slides down for no gain. Boy, Kenneth Edison and Magruder closed very quickly, coming up from safety, and Murray just slid down for a 1-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Let's go down to Robert.
He does not want to get hit, guys. You don't want to get hit, man. I mean, in the league, people will penalize you in your locker room for that kind of stuff.
It was interesting, sure. 2nd and 11. Sooners at their own 26. And Murray fakes a handoff. Back to pass. Dances around. Now he'll run. There he goes. Out to the 35. Cuts left to the 40. 45. Far sideline and just running out of bounds at the Cowboy 45. That's what he's very good at. 28-yard improvisation scramble by Kyler Murray, and a 1st down for Oklahoma. Let's go down to Robert.
You know what? He does it so much, like on that play right there. You wonder if they just say, hey, look, we don't want to go to number 2.
Yeah.
Don't put us in that position. You are so valuable. We do not. I mean, that may come from Lincoln Riley.
I guarantee you it does, Robert.
Okay.
Because that changes the whole dynamic of their offense, because you bring Austin Kendall in, he can't run like that.
Yeah, and
no one can.
That's good coaching. 1st and 10, Oklahoma at the Cowboy 45. 3-man front for the Pokes, and Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Brooks. Brooks, big hole left side, 35-30, 25-20, inside the 10, cuts left, into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Middle of the field. Credit Oklahoma's offensive line. They had one of their big guys get second level and just kind of shielded Malcolm Rodriguez, and Malcolm didn't have a shot. Phillips came in on the left edge of the defense, and A.J. Green was pushed down by C.D. Lamb down the field on a block.
45-yard touchdown run by Kennedy Brooks, who averages more than 11 yards per carry. And Oklahoma regains the lead. Snap back, ball down, extra point by Seibert is good. 11:38 left in the first half. It's Oklahoma 24, Oklahoma State 21.
For Oklahoma, 132 through the air, 175 on the ground. The Cowboys have been pass heavy. 213 passing and 2 yards so far rushing.
Shadows now coming out near the center of the field as the west end zone stands create the shadow draping over the field, and Seibert's kickoff goes out of the end zone on the fly. Backfield. Now King goes in motion out right, and Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off. Hill on a draw play up the middle. Hill out to the 30, breaks a tackle, 35, and Hill still on his feet, stumbling to the 45, beyond midfield, and tackled at the OU 47-yard line. Good hard running for 28 yards by Justice Hill, who's a bit slow to get up. But it's an Oklahoma State 1st down, brought to you by Paycom.
Yeah, he's jogging off toward the sidelines a little gingerly, but boy, he had a defensive lineman face-to-face with him in the backfield when he took the handoff, and he just gave him a little head fake and blew by him.
Yeah, I think he took a shot to the midsection. 1st and 10 Cowboys at the OU 47. Cornelius looks right, fakes a screen, throws it deep down the right side. Man wide open, and it's incomplete. He underthrew Landon Wolf at the 25-yard line of Oklahoma. Now, I'm not sure if Wolf lost the ball in the sun or not, because he didn't react to the underthrown ball. I think he lost the ball in the sun.
Yeah.
That's too bad. He was wide open. Be 2nd and 10 from the OU 47. I don't know if he'd have scored, but he would have run for probably 10 more yards at least.
Now, if you lead him there, he does score.
Yeah. 2 wide right, 1 left. 2nd and 10 from the OU 47. Backs are split. Cornelius takes the ball. Has time. Now surrounded and sacked back at the Cowboy 44. Loss of 9. Neville Gallimore got the sack. It'll be 3rd down at about 19.
And he just overpowered his man. I think it was Larry Williams.
It was. Well, the Cowboys scored on a 3rd and long earlier in the first half. A little confusion about personnel as Hubbard now comes off to the sideline. Is still confused. Now they've got things settled.
They don't have much time to get the play off now.
3rd down and 19. Play clock down to 3, and they may have to burn a timeout. They will. Timeout, Oklahoma State. There was confusion about the personnel group. Hubbard wasn't certain if he was supposed to be in or out. And then J.D. King was kind of
Oklahoma State, their second of the half.
Bouncing around like he might have been confused. Oklahoma State from its own 44, down 24-21 with 10:20 left in the second. Cornelius in the shotgun. 3-man front for Oklahoma. He gets the ball. Back to pass. Fires over the middle. Pass is incomplete. Threw it behind Tylan Wallace at the OU 35.
Window was not as open on that throw as some of the other ones.
There's a defensive player, John, for Oklahoma, Curtis Bolton, who is making a punt sign and yakking at Tylan Wallace. Boy, I'm a little bit surprised he didn't get flagged for that. I mean, he did it like 3 or 4 times. I mean, I'm all for celebrating a good play, but that went on longer than it probably should have. Signer in to punt for the first time. Takes the ball and hits it. A knuckleball spiral down the far side. And it's fielded by Lamb at the 7. Straight ahead out to the 15. Left side to the 20. Lamb on the loose. 1 man to beat. To midfield. Blocker in front. To the Cowboy 40. And knocked out of bounds at the Oklahoma State 30-yard line. Zach Signer did just enough to redirect him to allow other coverage people to catch up.
Well, you always get a little bit nervous, Dave, when the punt doesn't get up high in the air. A little bit of a knuckleball. It didn't look to have as much height under it, and so Lamb was able to make an easy catch and have some momentum going forward.
64-yard return for C.D. Lamb. So many times in these Bedlam games, special teams returns play a big role. Now the Cowboy defense now be challenged to keep them out of the end zone. 24-21, Oklahoma leads. It's the Sooners after a 64-yard punt return by C.D. Lamb. Have it 1st and 10 at the Cowboy 29. Trey Sermon now the tailback. 2 wide right, 1 left. Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Sermon. Sermon left side, smothered after a 1-yard gain at the 28. Good defensive play by Enoch Smith and Jordan Brailford. He's 2nd down and 9. Ball on the left hash in the sunlit portion of the field. That's on the far side. 2 wide right, 1 left. 2nd and 9 from the Cowboy 28. Murray gets the ball. Back to pass. Here comes a blitz. He spins away. Now he slings it toward the near side, and the pass is caught by Brown and tackled immediately for just a 2-yard gain at the 26-yard line. That's an unbelievable play by Murray to make that throw. Gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Sooners.
How many other quarterbacks in college football now make that play?
I know a guy used to make it. Now he's playing for the Kansas City Chiefs. His name's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, you're right about that. See if you can get the stop here.
Yeah, 3rd down and 7.
They've got Sermon wide left.
Empty backfield. 3rd and 7 from the Cowboy 26. Big play.
Watch the draw.
Quarterback draw, you're right. And Murray takes the ball. Back to pass. Steps up into the pocket. Dumps it off. Coming across the middle. It's Brown making the catch to the 20. And he steps out of bounds after gaining a 1st down at the OSU 18. Little drag route goes for 8. Devin Harper in coverage and a 1st down for Oklahoma.
Well, even Hollywood Brown, his nickname, even if he's not 100%, that's a tough ask for Devin Harper.
1st and 10, Oklahoma at the Cowboy 18. Sooners up 24-21. 8.5 to play in the first half. 2 wide left, 1 right. From the shotgun. Murray takes the snap. Back to pass. Throws it deep down the near side toward the end zone. It's overthrown, incomplete. Intended for Grant Calcaterra.
Rodarius Williams had good position down there too, but Rodarius giving up a little size to the big tight end.
Calcaterra at 6'4", 221 pounds, sophomore. 2nd and 10 for Oklahoma at the Cowboy 18. This drive was sparked by a 65-yard punt return officially by C.D. Lamb. He fielded the ball at his own 7. Took it inside the Cowboy 30. 2nd and 10, Oklahoma at the Oklahoma State 18, working from left to right. Sermon to the right of Murray. And Murray takes a snap. Back to pass. Looking right. Throws it right side toward the end zone. The pass is caught by C.D. Lamb. No, they say he's out of bounds. He caught it. They say he was out of bounds.
I think he got knocked out of bounds as he made the catch by Colby Peel.
Boy, good hustle there because he had the ball, made the catch, and then Peel shoved him out of bounds, and he didn't get a foot down. Boy, good hustle by the true freshman Colby Peel.
Yeah, his right foot never came up, and his knee was the first thing to touch, and it was out of bounds.
He hit him so hard he knocked his feet out from underneath him and flipped the feet in the air, and that's the only reason he didn't come down in bounds. Well, that's a great play.
Oh, yeah.
Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 Oklahoma from the Oklahoma State 18, and it's a
Oh, no, we got a flag.
We have a false start on Oklahoma. We do.
Oh, boy, that's, you know what? Oklahoma catches a break here, I think.
Maybe. John, that was
False start offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
I mean, I'm telling you, John, that play by Colby Peel, I mean, not only hustling over, but putting a violent hit on him to knock him off his feet, because if he doesn't do that, a foot gets down. I mean, it's you know, and Jim Knowles talks about it. You play all the way to the end of the play in pass defense, and that's what Peel did. So now after the 5-yard penalty, it's 3rd and 15.
Of course, you got to get them stopped here, keep them out of the end zone, or from a first down to make that really count.
3rd and 15, Oklahoma at the Cowboy 23. Backs are split, 2 wide right, 1 left, and it's a handoff up the middle. Breaking a tackle inside the 20. Sermon dancing around. He'll be gang tackled and stopped at the 19. Just a gain of 4. It'll be 4th down and 11, and we'll see another field goal attempt by the Sooners. Boy, can't get over that play by a true freshman. So Seibert will come in and try be about a 37-yard field goal, center of the field. He's already made a 21-yarder, 10 for 12 this season. 4 for 5 from this distance. Snap is high, but the ball is down. The kick is on the way. It's plenty long, and it's good. So the Cowboys keep them out of the end zone. 7:22 left to play. Second. Seibert kicks off from left to right, and he hits it. Deep end over end kick that sails 8 yards deep into the end zone. It's a touchback, and the Cowboys will start first at 10. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off. Hubbard up the middle, dragging tacklers beyond the 28. Finally brought down to the 29 by Kenneth Murray. 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. The Cowboys will snap it quick. 3 wide right, none left. Cornelius takes the ball, throws a screen right. Caught by Hubbard. Hubbard out to the 30. And punched down at about the 33. Another 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
You wish that you had been able to confuse Oklahoma a little more. They had a couple of defenders in the secondary looking around at each other when the Cowboys snapped the ball.
3rd and 2, Oklahoma State from its own 33. 2 wide right, 1 left. Britton Abbott in as a fullback. Backs are split. Cornelius takes the ball. Hands it off to Hubbard. Hubbard up the middle. Has the first down, pushing the pile forward to the 36. A gain of 3 and another Cowboy first down brought to you by Paycom. HR technology that's too good to pass up.
That's a first down on the ground, too. Starting to get a little bit in that area.
Justice Hill has not played so far in this series. 3 wide right, none left. And Cornelius takes the ball, fakes a handoff, back to pass, steps up, throws over the middle, and the pass is no indication.
No indication. Oh, the
incomplete to Dylan Stoner. Tried to make a diving catch at the OU 43.
Well, Cornelius had him open.
Well, he almost came up with that, John. That was really close. Oh, no, it came loose at the last moment. Had it for a moment, then it squirted out. 2nd and 10, Oklahoma State from its own 36. 2 wide to each side. Hubbard right of Cornelius. 2nd and 10. And Cornelius takes the ball, fires short near side. It's caught by Johnson, makes a man miss, comes to the near sideline, gets a first down to the 48, knocked out of bounds at that spot. Gain of 12 yards. Johnson with a little shimmy move. That helped him pick up 5 more yards and another Cowboy first down.
Dave, that's one of his go-to moves. He was trying that in Waco last week and only got free one time.
And Cornelius takes the ball on 1st and 10. Looks left, throws left short, caught by Hubbard. Hubbard cuts back center of the field, has the first down to the 45 and knocked down at the OU 39-yard line. 13 yards and another Cowboy first down. They'll snap it quickly. Trailing 27-21. Cornelius fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle to Johnson, and he makes a grab at the 30 and tackled at the OU 25. 14 yards and another Cowboy first down.
Well, they've got their heads spinning in the secondary for Oklahoma right now.
27-21 Oklahoma. Midway through the second, Cornelius gets the ball. He's back to pass again. Looking left. Now throws left and just throws it high and throws it away incomplete. Intended for Tyron Johnson. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the OU 26 with 5:34 left in the second. Let's go down to Robert.
All right, with justice at his ribs, he is here on the sidelines. Just right now sore, just being held out and seeing how he does with it. But he has sore ribs, just as you guys kind of described when he came off the field.
2nd down and 10, Oklahoma State from the OU 26. 2 wide right, 1 left. Hubbard, the tailback, to Cornelius right. And Cornelius takes the ball. Hands it off to Hubbard. Hubbard left side. Got 2, pulled down at the 24. A 3rd down and 8. Tyrese Lott, backup defensive end, made the stop.
He fought off a blocker. That Keys tried to get him turned, and Lott just wouldn't be turned.
Oklahoma State is 4 for 5 on 3rd downs. 3rd down and 8 from the Oklahoma 24. 27-21 Sooners lead with 5 minutes left in the second. Cornelius takes the ball, goes a screen right. It's dropped by J.D. King, incomplete. Like another low throw by Cornelius. Looked like he had a chance maybe to pick up the first down there. Now we'll have a field goal attempt by Amendola, who's in a bit of a funk. He's missed 4 of his last 6.
You know, you say that, but look at the replay. He should have come up with the ball.
Amendola to try a 41-yard field goal, and now Oklahoma has to burn a timeout because they had 12 guys on the field.
Timeout, Oklahoma. Their first of the half. It'll be a media break.
27-21 Oklahoma leads. Cowboys of Oklahoma State about to attempt a 41-yard field goal. Amendola lines up. Now shifts over to his left. Right-footed soccer-style kicker. Snap back, ball down. The kick is on the way. It's plenty long, and it's no good. He hooked it wide left. So Amendola now has missed 5 of his last 7. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State football. Kennedy Brooks, who has a touchdown run, is to the left of Kyler Murray. Murray takes the ball, goes a screen out to the left. It's caught, hit, trying to spin free, but he can't. Good play made as Miles Teese made the grab on a little screen to the left. Kenneth Edison-Magruder hit him and then hung on for dear life. It's no gain, maybe even a yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 11 coming up.
Second good play that Edison-Magruder's made on that side of the field in one-on-one situations. 2 wide to each side. 2nd down, let's call it 10 for the Sooners. From their own 25, Murray takes the ball, back to pass. Now he's going to run. Murray straight ahead to the 30 and hit and falls down at the 31, a gain of 6. Kind of stumbled there. Don't think he took much of a hit. Whatever contact was made kept him from getting a first down. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Enoch Smith just got a hand on him. Well, this would be big. This would be big for your defense if you can find a way to keep them from getting a first down and force them into their first punt of the day.
3rd down and 4. Oklahoma from just beyond its own 30. We're down to 3:45 left in the first half. Clock is running. Murray gets the ball. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. Pass is caught. No. Incomplete. C.D. Lamb had it, but he was sandwiched by Tanner McAllister and Colby Peel. The ball popped out. Incomplete. 4th and 4, and that's a 3 and out for the Cowboy defense.
How about Colby Peel being in the middle of another big play, Dave?
You know what? I thought Lamb had it. He actually, I think he anticipated the contact, and he lost his concentration and dropped the ball.
may have taken his eye off of it just a little bit. You only have one deep return man. Cowboys had put 2 back last week against Baylor, partially because of that win, but it's Stoner.
On 4th and 4, Seibert hits the punt. Angling toward the far side. It goes out of bounds on the fly. Good catch made by Cornelius on the sideline, and the official coming up. 1st and 10, Oklahoma State from its own 37. Best field position of the day for the Pokes, and Cornelius takes the ball, fakes a handoff, fires over the middle, pass is deflected and falls incomplete, intended for Dylan Stoner near midfield.
Kenneth Murray at linebacker dropping a little deeper. He read that one. They may have those linebackers a little deeper because the Cowboys were making a living making plays in the middle of the field.
And Cornelius, after a 9-for-11 start, has now completed only 4 of his last 11. 2nd and 10, Oklahoma State from its own 37. Cornelius gets the shotgun snap, hands it off. It's a draw play to Hubbard. Hubbard straight ahead to the 40 and pulled down right at the 40-yard line. Looked like it was close to a face mask, but I guess not. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Just an awkward way to come down if you're Hubbard.
Yeah, kind of
left leg folded underneath him too.
Yeah, grabbed his left shoulder, the jersey, and pulled him down like that. That was Murray that made the play. 3rd down and 7. Oklahoma State from its own 40. Down to 2:52 left to play in the first half.
They're showing blitz, but
Cornelius takes the ball, back to pass, throws far side. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete, intended for Dylan Stoner.
Bradley Hiles was the one in coverage, and he had good position. That was not going to be a window to get a ball into.
No. Let's go down to Robert.
If the officials would just look, and Tylan Wallace needs to tell them to look, Motley is just grabbing him when he gets about 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, hooking him or grabbing the jersey. Just stay up with him.
Matt Hockett has been sent out to punt. Siner's last punt was returned 65 yards, so Hockett will be the punter now on 4th down and 7. Cowboys at their own 40-yard line. Good snap. Hockett hits it. Line drive spiral down the far side, taken by Lamb at the Sooner 17. Comes to the near side, out to the 20, trying to turn the corner. Now cuts back to his left, surrounded and tackled back at the 15-yard line. Lamb did a lot of dancing around. The Cowboys surrounded him and got him to the turf at the Sooner 15. Good play by Kevin Henry, the Cowboy backup linebacker. Love to get a turnover. Backs are split. Brown goes in motion to the far side of the field, and Murray takes the ball, hands it off. That's Sermon, right side out to the 20, to the 25, and flipped down at the 26. A gain of 11 and an Oklahoma first down. Tanner McAllister made the play, the freshman. Clock running, 2:15 left in the first half. Oklahoma 1st and 10 from its own 26. Sermon now left of Murray, who's in the shotgun. Brown goes in motion behind Murray to the far side. We have a flag down.
I think it was a shift.
False start.
Yeah.
False start. Offense number 2. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Well, that's receiver out there right in front of the linesman.
C.D. Lamb takes the ball back to the Sooner 21, where it'll be 1st and 15.
We got Colby Peel back in now. Edison Magruder heads to the bench.
Trips left, one man right. Murray gets the ball. Back to pass. Dances around. Now he's going to run. Comes to the right sideline, to the 25, out to the 30. First down, and scampering out of bounds on the Sooner sideline, out at the 38. A gain of 17 and an Oklahoma first down with 1:39 to play.
Well, it doesn't matter if you give him any space when you're rushing 3 and pushing up the field. He's got plenty of speed to get by you.
That's the tough part.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no way to really defend it with any sort of consistency because you give something else up. And again, Dave, he's not throwing it over the top of your head, though.
True. 3 wide right, 1 left. 1st and 10 Oklahoma from its own 38. 1 back set. Murray takes a snap, makes a handoff, back to pass, looking left, throwing left. It's caught by C.D. Lamb, and Lamb tried to stay in bounds, stopping in his tracks after making the catch, but couldn't. It was A.J. Green in coverage, but it is an 11-yard gain out to the 49, and another Oklahoma first down.
First down, Sooners.
Pretty good throw there, too.
Yeah, that's a long way to go on that throw. You better have something on it.
Murray 13 of 16 for 153 yards. First and 10 Sooners at their own 49. Operating from the shadows now, and Murray gets the ball. He's back to pass. He looks. He has all day. Goes it deep down the middle for Brown, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Tanner McAllister was the one back deep in coverage, and he just had too much time, and Brown still, even if he's not 100%, has too much speed.
Extra point by Seibert on the way, and the kick is good. It's 34-21. Oklahoma leads. So a minute 25 left. Let's see what the Cowboys choose to do here, trailing by 13.
Well, I mean, listen, Dave, if you get some good start on something here and you can go get points, you'll get it to start the second half. So you could swing the momentum back in your favor if you can get a little something going here in the last minute 25.
Let's go down to Robert.
Now you're going to get plenty of room because you know they will back up in coverage here. So you're going to get a lot of room. What you need to do is find something that you can hit in between and to a playmaker that can break a big play off of it. And I'm with John. You got to get some points, but preferably, since you get the ball to start the second half, you can paint a scenario here if you can put 7 on the board that you can come back and take the lead early in the second half. Sure. But again, you got to come up with a big play, and you got to understand they're going to back up and keep you from the 7.
They've made some changes defensively.
34-21 Oklahoma.
They're all playing about 5 to 7 yards off, guys.
Yep. Safety's really deep.
Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off to Hubbard. Hubbard left side, out to the 30, and drags tacklers to the 32, a gain of 7.
Remember, the Cowboys only have one timeout because they had to burn a couple of them.
Second down and 3 from the Cowboy 32. Cornelius gets the snap, pumps, flag goes down, throws over the middle, caught by Stoner. No, he dropped it, incomplete. Threw it behind him. We do have a flag down on the play, though.
Stoner. There's a flag on the play.
Minute 5 left.
Offside.
Oh, that helps.
Defense, number 18. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down. Correction, that results in a first down.
At the Cowboy 37 with a minute 5 left.
Yeah, mark that down. It gives you a first down with a minute 5 left. You didn't have to burn that last time out.
Cornelius, after starting the game 9 of his first 11, is now 4 of his last 12 passing. First and 10 Cowboys at their own 37. 2 wide to each side, and Cornelius gets the ball. He's back to pass. Now scrambling right. Flips it over the middle, and the pass is caught by Wallace in Sooner territory and knocked down at the OU 43. Boy, good throw on the run by Cornelius.
You can see that developing, and boy, that second defender came over, gave him a shot to the head.
20-yard pickup. Cornelius back to pass, scrambling left, slings it near side, diving catch attempt made, and it is a catch by Tyron Johnson at the OU 33-yard line. That's 10 yards and another Cowboy first down with 47 seconds left. 34-21 Oklahoma. Cowboys on the move here. First and 10. Cornelius gets the ball, back to pass, steps up into the pocket, fires over the middle, pass is caught. A diving catch by Dylan Stoner at the OU 10-yard line. That's another Cowboy first down with 41 seconds left in the half. They still got the timeout to use.
It's first and goal now.
And Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off to Hubbard. Big hole up the middle. Hubbard crashes to a tackler and takes it into the end zone. Try to make it 34-28. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way, and the kick is good. McClure kicking off right to left. He hits it. End over end kick taken at at the goal line, center of the field by Brown. Brown to his left, out to the 15, and tackled at the 20. Good coverage here by Oklahoma State. We have a late flag down. What's that? Throw the flag up to about the 23-yard line. Wasn't in the area where the hit was made. The tackle was made at the 20. That flag is lying at the OU 24. I don't know. Let's see.
During the return, illegal block below the waist, return team number 2. Correction, illegal block below the waist, kicking team number 2.
What?
15-yard penalty be added to the end of the run, first down.
So you kick it and you're blocking. Holy cow.
I hope we can see a replay of that. Well, shoot, that takes the ball out to the OU 35. Mike Gundy is completely perplexed.
I mean, he's got his hands up like, what are you calling? Tanner McAllister?
We're getting another look here.
Tanner McAllister has his hands up, and he just ducks down. He ducks down. And he never put his hands on him.
So the Sooners have 25 seconds to use and 2 timeouts. It's an eternity for them. Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Brooks. Brooks up the middle, crashes his way out to the 38. 3-yard gain, and they use a timeout with 20 seconds left.
It's their second. They've only got one left.
I couldn't see exactly on the replay clearly what happened. That's one of those calls. If the official's going to make a call like that, you have to trust that they're right. Otherwise, if they miss something like that, that is an unusual call because you don't see that very often.
I don't think
I've seen a blistering from the supervisor come tomorrow morning or Monday.
Sure. But, Dave, I'll be honest. How many years have we been doing games since Mike Gundy has been the head coach? I have never seen that called.
Neither have I. No, you're right. I never have either. But it is.
I mean, if it's in the books.
It is in the books.
And he ducked down, and in terms of the safety, that's why it's there, you know?
Let's go down to Robert.
You know, I have seen it called.
Have you?
Yeah, on an onside kick.
Okay.
Because sometimes you will do that. On an onside kick, your guys will take out potential receivers, and that's where I've seen it happen before, but only on onside kicks.
2nd and 7. Oklahoma from its own 38. They've got 1 timeout left, 20 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Murray in the shotgun, Sermon to his right. 2 wide right, 1 left. In the shadows. Murray takes the ball, goes quickly over the middle. It's caught by Brown, and Brown, no, he dropped it. Incomplete. Beg your pardon. Colby Peel was in coverage. That's looked like an easy catch. That was a knuckleball pass, and Brown just dropped it.
Well, they're trying to get it to Brown in space, or maybe get it to Lamb in space, and get to field goal range. With 1 timeout left, you probably have maybe 2 plays.
3rd and 6.
Empty backfield now, and you have to watch out for the quarterback run.
Yeah.
3 wide left, 2 right. 3rd and 7, Oklahoma from its own 38. Murray gets the ball, 3-man rush, back to pass, fires over the middle, pass is caught at the Cowboy 38 and stopped at the 37 with 8 seconds left.
Nick Pasquin.
Down to 8 seconds left. OU does have a timeout left. Murray takes the ball and spikes it. Maybe the scoreboard's incorrect. I can't imagine they wouldn't have used a timeout there. Down to 5 seconds left. Would they send Seibert in for a really long field goal or no?
Well, he's got the leg for it.
Longest field goal made this year is 42 yards. 5 seconds left. OU 2nd and 10 at the Cowboy 38. 34-28 Sooners. No field goal attempt here. Gotta be careful. Murray takes the ball. Runs it left. Murray to the 30 and slides down right at the 30-yard line. That's the end of the first half.
Wow. Are they going to give him time?
Oh, no. That's the end of the first half.
Wow. Wow. I mean, I know Oklahoma may make some adjustments. They did make some adjustments second quarter to change up some things defensively. Cowboys, then, if they do more, should be able to run the ball even more.
Austin Seibert kicks off. End-over-end kick goes 5 yards deep into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Taylor Cornelius in the first half. We'll get to that momentarily. From the shotgun, Cornelius on 1st and 10 from the 25. Takes the ball, fakes a handoff, fires over the middle. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But there's a flag down 6 yards up the field. That looks like it might be a defensive hold. Don't want to speculate, but that's where that flag would ordinarily be thrown unless it's just not in the right spot. We'll see if they move it.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 72, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's the 6th Oklahoma penalty for 50 yards. Cowboys have only 2 penalties for 20 yards. That automatic first down out to the Sooner 40. Let's go down to Robert.
All right, guys, doubtful was the word I got in the halftime locker room on justice.
Thank you. Ball actually at the Cowboy 40, Oklahoma State 40, 1st and 10. Beg your pardon. Lonnie Woods lined up as a tight end, now shifts out, is lined up as a wide receiver on the left side. And Cornelius gets the ball, makes a handoff, spins out of a sack, throws far side, and it's tipped into the air and falls incomplete. Boy, he was in trouble, tried to throw it away, and the ball was deflected and fluttered in the air, but fell harmlessly incomplete. Ronnie Perkins had the pressure.
More aggressive from Oklahoma to start this second half. If you can get behind them, you could burn him again. Trey Brown, the corners right now for this particular play are lined up off the ball, not pressing. Brown and Norwood. See what they do in the middle of the field. 2nd and 10 Cowboys from their own 40. Single deep safety as Cornelius takes the ball, throws a screen to the right. It's caught by Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard hit, though, and pulled down for about a 1-yard loss back at the Cowboy 39. It'll be 3rd and 11. Kenneth Mann, the defensive end, made the stop. Yeah, they are much more aggressive, Dave, and they've changed. They've taken away, it looks like, some of those lanes on those quick little slants, or where you found Dylan Stoner about 10 yards down the field on the inside. Looks like they've made an adjustment to try and take those away. Cowboys 4 of 7 on 3rd downs. This is a 3rd and 11 from the Cowboy 39. First possession of the second half. Cowboys trailing 34-28. Empty backfield. 3rd and 11. Cornelius gets the snap. A 5-man rush. Those over the middle. Caught by Hubbard at the 45, but pulled down at the 46. He got 7 yards, but he needed 11. It'll be 4th and 4. 4th and 4 for the Cowboys at their own 46. Let's send the punt team on. Hockett is the one that's going to punt it. But I wouldn't be surprised with maybe you go hard count here. If you draw them off sides, it looks like they'll set up for return, so you may not get them. Signer punted once. It was a line drive that returned 65 yards by C.D. Lamb, and it's been Hockett the last 2 punts. Hockett takes 2 steps to his right and launches a line drive spiral down the far side. And a fair catch called for and made by Lamb at the Sooner 11. Zone 11 from the split diamond. Murray takes the ball. Hands it off to Sermon. Big hole right side. Sermon out to the 15. Sidesteps to the 20, 25. Pulled down at the 27. 16-yard gain and an OU first down. Justin Phillips made the stop. Good blocking from Oklahoma's offensive line at the point of attack, but more than the Cowboys caught a little flat-footed once he got to the second level. And the Cowboys are tied in Charlotte at 56 with 1:08 left. They've watched a 20-point lead disappear on the road. That's a young team playing on the road to start the year, Oklahoma State. OU, though, 1st and 10 here, and a handoff at Sermon, left side, with a small seam out to the 32, tackled there, a 4-yard gain. It's a nice play by Edison Magruder coming up to fill that hole. .5 to play, 3rd quarter. Oklahoma leads Oklahoma State 34-28. 2nd down and 6, OU from its own 32. 2 wide right, 1 left, 1 back set. And Murray takes the ball, fakes a handoff, back to pass, looks left, throws it deep down the left side, and the pass is caught but out of bounds. Incomplete. C.D. Lamb made the grab but was out of bounds. What he had, was that A.J. Green over there? Or is that Rodarius Williams?
Darius Williams in
Yeah, and you know, he's done a good job, Dave. He's been in the right spots. Well, they may take another look at this.
Now they're going to stop this.
Yeah, he may have had his left toe down in
The
bounds.
field of an incomplete pass is under further review.
Yeah, this may be a catch. Reviews brought to you by AAA Insurance, our Bedlam sponsor. Let AAA review your auto, home, and life insurance needs at AAA.com/insurance. AAA Insurance has you covered. Proud supporter of Oklahoma State Athletics.
After review, the receiver got his left foot down inbound with possession. It is a completed pass. First down for Oklahoma at the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a big play instead of it being 3rd and 6 for Oklahoma. Instead, been 3rd and 6 at the OU 32. Now it's 1st and 10 at the Cowboy 38.
29-yard.
Backs are split, 2 wide right, 1 left. Kyler Murray in the shotgun, 16 of 20 for 257 yards passing. He's also rushed for 72 yards. He's back to pass. He dances around. He spins. Now he runs left, throws it down the left side, and it catch is made, but out of bounds by Sermon at the 32-yard line.
Good pressure. You had 3 Cowboys back there trying to make sure that Kyler Murray couldn't escape that time, and he didn't.
2nd and 10 for Oklahoma from the Cowboy 38. Two wide left, 1 right. 11:54 left in the 3rd. 34-28, Oklahoma leads.
Now they're going to throw a flag.
What'd you see?
Ineligible player downfield, offense number 72. The ball was thrown beyond the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty, replay 2nd down.
Well, that was a first down play. And Mike Gundy is
correction, replay 1st down.
Unless you want to decline it and make it 2nd and 10.
And he's asking if he has the option, and now, yeah, it's just, yeah, you would want to take the down, and that's what Mike Gundy was trying to tell the officiating crew.
So the Cowboys may want to decline this.
Oklahoma State has chosen to decline the foul. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 from the Cowboy 38. (34-28). Oklahoma leads. 2nd and 10 from the Cowboy 38. 2 wide left, 1 right. Tight end shifts over to the right side. That's Carson Meyer. Murray takes the ball, fakes a handoff, back to pass, steps up, and now he just falls down. He wasn't hit, he just went down at the 43-yard line. A loss of 5, and that's another Subway wrap-up. A Cowboy sack. Be sure to stop by your local Subway stores and try the new signature wraps and order online via the Subway app.
Addison Magruder was the one bearing down on him. Don't let him off the hook here.
3rd down and 15, Oklahoma from the Cowboy 43. First sack for Oklahoma State today. Cowboys came into the game leading the nation in sacks. 3 wide to the right, 1 left. 1 back set. 3rd and 15, OU from the Cowboy 43. Murray gets the ball, hands it off to Sermon. Sermon up the middle, hauls it to the 40, just a gain of 3. Be 4th down and 12 for Oklahoma from the Cowboy 40. Malcolm Rodriguez made the stop.
Well, if it's a 58-yard field goal attempt if you kick it from here.
I wouldn't think they'd do that.
No, I wouldn't either.
They're going to go for it. Leave the offense out there on 4th and 12 from the Oklahoma State 40. Empty backfield, 2 receivers to each side. 4th and 12. from the Cowboy 40, and Murray gets the ball. He's back to pass. He fires deep over the middle. It's overthrown, incomplete. Boy, that's an awfully aggressive and confident move, even with the best offense arguably in college football. Goodness gracious, went for a 4th and 12 from the Oklahoma State 40, and instead of pinning the Cowboys back inside the 15, maybe inside the 10 or 5, Cowboys will take over 1st and 10 at their own 40. I don't want to second guess that, but wow. From the loaded gun, 2 wide left, 1 right. Sooners show blitz. Cornelius takes the ball, back to pass, throws far side, caught by Stoner. Stoner turns a corner to the 48 and tackled close to the first down. I think he got it at midfield. It is a 10-yard gain and a Cowboy first down, and for Dylan Stoner, his 4th catch of the day.
Well, that's a nice job by Cornelius hanging in there with a defender bearing down on him.
Cowboys snap it quickly. 1st and 10 from midfield. Cornelius, play action pass, throws over the middle, and a diving catch is made. Boy, a terrific catch is made at the 40-yard line of Oklahoma by Tyron Johnson. First down brought to you by Paycom, HR technology that's too good to pass up. 34-28 Oklahoma. Oklahoma State 1st and 10 at the Sooner 40.
Now we look at it.
Look at
ruling
this.
on the field and a completed pass is under further review.
This review brought to you by our Bedlam sponsor, AAA Insurance. Let AAA Insurance review your auto, home, and life insurance needs at AAA.com/insurance. AAA has you covered, proud supporter of Cowboy Athletics. The play stands or is confirmed. It's a 10-yard gain and a 1st and 10 at the OU 40. If it were to be overturned, it would be 2nd and 10 at midfield. Well, I don't know if he had it or not. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State football.
Catch the OSU Cowboys all season right here on Z92, KMZE Woodward.
Dave Hunziker, Robert Allen, John Holcomb, Eddie Neuendorf, Britt Lockhart with you from Norman. 34-28. Oklahoma leads Oklahoma State, reviewing a play that was ruled a catch by Tyron Johnson at the OU 40. Let's go down to Robert Allen.
You know what? Mike Gundy's over here making friends with George Guzman, the head linesman. I mean, they spent a little time together earlier this period when Mike Gundy was discussing, can I refuse?
The ruling on the field stands as called.
Anyway, they were discussing whether he could refuse that illegal receiver downfield. Now, during that break, Guzman was over here, and I don't know what they were talking about. I think they may have been talking about the weather or something, but they're having a great conversation. Hey, it's always good to make friends with these officials.
Never a bad thing. Never a bad thing.
1st and 10. Cowboys going left to right from the OU 40. 2 wide left, 1 right. Cornelius gets the ball. Hands it off to Hubbard. Hubbard, big hole up the middle. Hubbard to the 31 and stopped just outside the 30-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Good call. Those corners, too, are 10 yards off the outside receivers.
2nd and 1 from the Sooner 30. Cornelius, play action pass. Scrambling right. Points. Throws it down the right side. Incomplete. Intended for Wallace at the OU 5. Be 3rd and 1.
And he had him open, too. The defender on the backside was it. Oh, my goodness. It was Trey Norwood had fallen down back in the secondary.
3rd and 1. Oklahoma State at the OU 31. 34-28 Sooners. 9.5 to play in the 3rd. 2 wide left, 1 right. Britton Abbott is in as a fullback to the right of Cornelius. Hubbard is a tailback. Justice Hill was injured early in the 2nd quarter and has not returned. 3rd and 1. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off to Hubbard. Hubbard right side, plows his way to the 30 and has a first down. Took it just beyond the 30-yard line. That's an Oklahoma State first down. Needed 1, got 1.
Boy, that's kind of a slow developer. You needed some lead blocking out on that edge, and he got just enough.
1st and 10 Cowboys at the OU 30. Cornelius gets the shotgun snap. He's back to pass. Blitz comes. He scampers away. Throws right side. It's caught by Dylan Stoner in traffic at the OU 11-yard line. Cornelius knifed it in there into triple coverage. It's a 19-yard gain and an Oklahoma State first down at the OU 11.
My word. I mean, that's in the one spot where he might have been able to make it without a defender getting a hand on it.
First and 10 from the OU 11. Cowboys trying to take the lead with a touchdown as we approach the midway point of the third. 2 wide right, 1 left. Cornelius in the shotgun. Hubbard to his right. He takes the ball, hands it off. Hubbard up the middle. Carries a tackler to the 9 and dives forward to the 7. Second effort got him 2 extra yards.
Well, that's outstanding. Tough running by Hubbard. Taking care of the football, too.
Second down and 6. Oklahoma State from the OU 7. 8:20 left in the third. 34-28 Oklahoma. 2 wide left, 1 right. Wallace is wide right. Hubbard is the tailback. From the shotgun, Jelani Woods shifting back and forth in motion. Now lined up as a fullback in front of Hubbard to the right. Play clock is down to 5. Second and 6 from the OU 7. Cornelius hands it off to Hubbard. Hubbard trying to turn a corner around left end, and he's pulled out of bounds on the far side. Where do they mark him out? At about the 2.
You can pick up a first down if you get just over a yard. Bradley Hiles was the one making the play.
Gain of 5. 3rd and 1 coming up from the Oklahoma 2-yard line. Cowboys go under center. Sione Fine-Feyuiaki is the fullback out of the I. Tight into the right, Jelani Woods. Wallace wide left. 3rd and 1 from the OU 2. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off to Hubbard. Hubbard right side, runs over a tackler, carrying tacklers into the end zone. Pistols firing to that point with his play here today. For the lead, Amendola's point after attempt is on the way, and it's good. Jake McClure kicking off, and he strikes it. A deep end over end kick that goes 4 yards deep into the end zone. Brown fields it and accepts a touchback. OU will start at its own 25. Cowboy basketball team trying to hang on. Charlotte with a ball. Desperation 3 at the buzzer is good. 0.6 seconds left, and Charlotte leads 66-64. John Davis, their high-scoring guard, hit it. A strange situation in the basketball game, John. Cowboys were up 3, chose to foul Charlotte. They called it an intentional foul on the Cowboys. 2 free throws in the ball, and Davis makes the 3. 0.6 seconds left. Oklahoma State was up 20 in the second half in that game. Young teams on the road, you never know. Here, Cowboy football team up 35-34 with 7:32 to go in the third. And Murray hands it off. That's Sermon. Big hole up the middle. Flag down, and Sermon gang tackled out at the 34. Gain of 9, but I think we may have a hold on Oklahoma.
And a penalty flag is down.
Holding offense, number 71. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
That's the second time Evans has been flagged today. Had one early.
So it's 1st and 20 for Oklahoma from its own 15. 3 wide right, 1 left, 1 back set. Murray in the shotgun. Murray takes the ball, back to pass, looking right, has all day, now dances around, still doesn't have pressure. Now he scrambles and just throws it away out of bounds to the OU sideline.
Great defense, great coverage on the back end. Yes. Cowboys were playing their corners off.
And Charlotte has beaten the Cowboy basketball team 66-64. Really anxious to get a report on the intentional foul call.
Because you see that an awful lot, Dave, and yet you don't see it called like that an awful lot.
No. 2nd and 20. It's a handoff. Sermon up the middle, and he's stuffed for a 1-yard loss back at the 14-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 21. Justin Phillips made the play.
Just don't let them get behind you. They're ready to snap it in a hurry.
3rd and 21, Oklahoma from its own 14. Cowboys lead 35-34. Midway through the 3rd, and Murray back to pass. Dances around, steps up, continues to dance. Now flushed, scrambling right, and just throws it away. Out of bounds to the far sideline. Phillips was all over Murray. It's 4th and 21, and the Sooners will punt from their own 14.
Murray can't find anybody to go to. And you had almost like a double spy in effect when Phillips came up. He did a nice job of not allowing Kyler Murray to be able to get outside the pocket.
Seibert will punt from his own goal line. Let's go down to Robert.
I was just going to say, guys, I don't know that I've seen a better series by the secondary all season long. All season. Best series ever.
Dylan Stoner deep to return, standing at his own 40. Seibert takes a snap and hits it. Booming spiral, good punt down the center of the field. Stoner fields it at his own 43, spins out of a tackle, retreats back to the 40, then is punched down at the 41. Hubbard to the right of Cornelius. Justice Hill was injured in the 2nd quarter, and Cornelius takes the ball, throws a screen out to the left. It's caught by Johnson. Johnson leaps over a tackler to midfield, gets the first down, and falls down at the OU 48. He just hurdled a tackler at midfield and got the additional 2 yards, and a first down for the Pokes, brought to you by Paycom. HR technology that's too good to pass up. 1st and 10 from the OU 48. 2 wide right, 1 to the left. Cornelius takes the ball, looks left, throws it deep down the left side, and the pass is overthrown, incomplete, intended for Tyron Johnson. The 2nd and 10, Trey Brown in coverage.
Brown did a pretty good job, but Tyron did have about a step on him. But Brown was in good position.
5:50 left to play. 3rd quarter. Oklahoma State leads Oklahoma 35-34. Let's go down to Robert.
Hey, guys, he was very tight on the sideline. Give the OU defender over here credit, Brown. He really trapped him and had him right there on the path next to the out-of-bounds line.
2 wide to each side. 2nd and 10, Cornelius throws a screen left. It's caught by Wolf. Wolf to the 40 and blasted out of bounds, close to the first down at the OU 38. We'll see.
Tyron Johnson with a great block on the edge, but also they threw it right at where the blitzer was coming from, right by him. So you had an extra number.
Just shy of the first down, John. Pardon me. About a half yard. Be 3rd and about a half yard from the OU 38. In fact, they may measure this, but I think he's short.
Maybe we could get the first down call like they got in Boise State.
You want to describe that? you told me about that this morning.
If you pay attention to it, a still picture has been out on social media today too. At the end of the game, it basically decided the end of the game in Boise State's favor, where they measured, and they're measuring here, and
about
a little short.
Inches short, not much.
Yeah.
Wallace wide left, and Cornelius will come under center. 1 back set. Cornelius takes a snap, quarterback sneak straight ahead. He's got the first down and more.
Boy, he flipped over the pile down to about the 33.
They'll spot him down at the 34. Gain of 4 and an Oklahoma State first down. Clock running, 5:28 left. 3rd quarter. 35-34 Oklahoma State. Cowboys on the move. 1st and 10 from the OU 34. Cornelius in the loaded gun. Changing the play. Hubbard shifts over to his right. On 1st and 10, Cornelius, play action pass, steps up into the pocket, now throws right side, incomplete. Intended for Tylan Wallace. That was a tough throw on the run. Snaking his way out of pressure. He threw it sort of off balance and threw it short of Wallace. It bounced to him. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, Tylan's open because Trey Norwood on that side, I believe. It's either Norwood or Motley, giving them such a cushion on most of these plays. Might play them a little tighter here.
2nd and 10, Oklahoma State at the OU 34, working left to right. 2 wide to each side. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off, draw play to Hubbard. Hubbard snakes his way for about 2 down to the OU 32. It'll be 3rd and 8. Kenneth Murray made the stop. They defended the draw better that time. And I would assume here this may be a call where a lot of options are available to you because you may be in 4-down territory. That changes how you call this 3rd and 8 play from the OU 32.
Boy, Hubbard, that ability to hop sideways quickly, that's he made something out of nothing, because if he'd gone straight where that was originally designed to go, he was going to get caught in the backfield for a loss.
3rd down and 8 from the OU 32. Cowboys lead 35-34. Cornelius takes the ball, fakes a handoff. Cornelius keeps it, and he's going to be dropped for a big loss. A 3-yard loss back at the Sooner 36. Be 4th down and 12. Chris Bolton came bolting in to make the play. Cornelius was going to keep it.
Outnumbered the Cowboys up front, shot the gap.
Yeah, it was a quarterback run, design quarterback run there, and Oklahoma had it very well defended. So Hockett into punt. He replaced Siner after Siner's first punt of the game on 4th and 12 at the OU 36. Hockett kicks it off the tip. It wobbles down the center of the field, and a fair catch called for and made by C.D. Lamb at the OU 7. Timeout. 3:31 to play in the third. It's Oklahoma State 35, Oklahoma 34. This is Cowboy football and the Bedlam series presented by AAA Insurance from Learfield. And right, Brown goes in motion in front of Murray, and Murray hands it off to Brooks. Brooks, big hole up the middle, breaks a tackle out to the 25 left side, and tackled out at the 27-yard line. Gain of 20 and a first down for Oklahoma. Kenneth Edison-Magruder made the play.
That's such a shame to get out of a deep hole in their own end.
Down to 3:10 left in the third.
Got
Sooners.
Hope your defenders hold up here, Dave.
1st and 10 OU from its own 27. Murray in the shotgun, takes a snap, quick throw out to the right, leaping catch made by Brown. He's shoved down immediately by A.J. Green, and they spot it at the 30, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Oklahoma.
But Brown gets that ball where he can then turn upfield. That's when he's dangerous, but A.J. Green played that pretty well.
Second and 7, Oklahoma from its own 30. Down to 2:20 left here in the third. Backs are split, 2 wide right, 1 left, and Murray takes the ball. Back to pass, under pressure, and he's going to be sacked back at the 25-yard line. That's another Subway wrap-up. Be sure to stop by your local Subway stores and try the new Signature Wraps and order online via the Subway app. Kenneth Edison-Magruder got him. It'll be 3rd and 12 for Oklahoma from its own 25.
Again, the good coverage on the back end, and Edison-Magruder kind of snuck around the right side.
Cowboys bring in Devin Harper in this passing down package as an extra linebacker. 3rd and 12, Oklahoma from its own 25. 35-34 Cowboys, minute 35 left in the third. Murray in the shotgun takes the ball. Back to pass, steps up, dumps it off. Short, it's caught by Brown. Left side, breaks a tackle, has a first down to the 35 to the 40, and runs out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Got to wrap up, and Rodarius Williams, who's played a really good game so far, did not wrap up.
26-yard gain on a 3rd and long and a first down for Oklahoma.
Oh, you had him. Had 2 guys over there.
Just got to keep playing.
Yeah.
They're going to make some of those plays. They're too good. Murray takes the ball, keeps it, running left. And Murray just runs out of bounds. Maybe got a yard on the play. Well defended by Rodarius Williams. Be 2nd down and 9. Jarrell Owens helped out too. Second down, 9. Oklahoma from the Cowboy 48. 2 wide to each side. Murray takes the ball, fakes a handoff, back to pass, flushed, scrambling right, throws it deep down the right side, and the pass is caught by Brown. Grabbed by the ankles and pulled down by A.J. Green at the Oklahoma State 9. It'll be 1st and goal for Oklahoma.
First, you didn't let him get in the end zone. You got to make him work for it here. Do not let them just pick it up between the tackles on the ground.
First and goal, Sooners at the Cowboy 9. A low snap and a handoff left side. Brooks inside the 6, pulled down at the 5 by Jarek Bernard. A second and goal from the 5. Winding down to the end of the third quarter here in Norman. Let's see if the Sooners choose to snap another play or let the third quarter come to an end.
They don't have to snap it.
No. 35-34 Cowboys, and down to 4 seconds left in the third. Murray from the shotgun, second and goal, takes the ball, hands it off. Brooks left side, bounces off a man and takes it into the end zone for an Oklahoma touchdown.
There was a 5-yard touchdown.
Good blocking on the left side of the Oklahoma offensive line, and Brooks wasn't really touched until he got to the goal line. Boy, you just hate that you had Brown with 2 defenders on him, and you kind of overran the play on that third down.
Extra point by Seibert on the way, and the kick is good. Well, the Cowboys were about to pull something off that had not been done since Oklahoma's 4th game, and that's keep the Sooners scoreless in a quarter. But on the last play of the third, Oklahoma regains a lead. 41-35 over Oklahoma State, and the fourth quarter is coming up. Seibert kicks off. Deep kick that goes 8 yards deep into the end zone and bounces out of the end zone for a touchback. He hasn't played in a while. Cornelius takes the ball, throws a screen left. It's caught by Hubbard. Hubbard left side to the 30 and tackled out of bounds near the first down. We'll see if he got it out at the 35-yard line. He did. 10 yards and a Cowboy first down.
That's outstanding. Great blocking on the edge by Tyron Johnson, too.
Brown comes out. He had not caught a pass or run the ball in 7 games. Had a little ankle issue. I say little, significant enough to keep him out for several games. First and 10, Oklahoma State from its own 35, working right to left. Cornelius in the shotgun, takes the ball. He's back to pass. He throws far side. Pass is dropped, incomplete by Tylan Wallace at the 47-yard line of Oklahoma State. It'll be second and 10.
Yeah, that's one that Tylan's going to want back. Defender may have gotten a hand up in his eyes right before the ball got there. No, he should have had that.
Second and 10. Cowboys at their own 35. Taylor Cornelius, 24 of 39 passing, 381 yards. He's in a shotgun with 2 receivers far wide to the right and 1 left. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off. That's Hubbard off left guard. He gets about 2 out to the 37. The second down, check that, third down and 8. It's a big third down coming up.
That's why that drop is so big. You do not want to be playing behind the chains here. You know this crowd's going to get into it.
41-35 Oklahoma. 14 minutes left in the fourth. Oklahoma State 3rd and 8 from its own 37. Trips to the right, 1 man left. Cornelius in the shotgun, takes the ball. Spins right, throws a screen right. It's caught by Hubbard. Hubbard with a convoy in front to the 45, to midfield, still in his feet to the OU 45, and tackled at the Sooner 43. We've not seen that play all year long, and what a time to call it. It goes for 18 yards on a clever screen to Hubbard, and a first down for Oklahoma State at the OU 45.
Well, I'm not sure who needed the injury timeout. Oh, it looks like it's one of the Oklahoma defensive backs who's kind of jogging off the field there. Jordan Parker.
How nifty was that?
Well, they brought pressure off both edges. And you got a great block from Tylan Wallace downfield and also Landon Wolf.
Yeah, Cornelius took a step to his left and then spun back to the right. And the receivers had all gone about 5 yards up the field to set up a little wall. That was nice. First down and 10 from the OU 44, they said. 2 wide left, 1 right. Cornelius gets the ball, fakes a handoff, looking left, has time, steps up, throws, and a leaping catch catch is made by Tyron Johnson at the OU 30 along the near sideline for a gain of 14 yards and an Oklahoma State first down at the Sooner 30.
How about the game Tyron Johnson is having?
Cowboys snap it quickly. Cornelius drops it, picks it up, dances around, throws over the middle, and a diving catch is made by Tylan Wallace at the OU 15. That's 15 yards and a Cowboy first down, brought to you by Paycom, HR technology that's too good to pass up. And they snap it quickly. Cornelius with a screen to the right, caught by Wallace, right sideline inside the 10, and knocked out of bounds at the Sooner 8, a gain of 7. Arnell Motley made the play. 13-16 left in the fourth. Oklahoma State 41, Oklahoma 41, Oklahoma State 35. Cowboys over the 2nd and 3 from the OU 8. Trips left. Hubbard is the inside receiver left. L.D. Brown in at a tailback spot. Now Hubbard comes in motion. And Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off to Brown. Brown left side inside the 5, and he drags a tackler down to the 3-yard line. First carry since early September for L.D. Brown, and it's a big one. A 5-yard pickup and a first and goal at the OU 3.
Ball security by Brown, making sure he had that wrapped up. Jelani Woods looks like he's come back in. And Hubbard's your lone tailback. Got to have the execution here.
2 wide right, 1 left. First and goal from the OU 3. Hubbard to Cornelius right. Center of the field. He takes the ball, throws it toward the far corner of the end zone. The pass is incomplete. Intended for Tylan Wallace in the right corner of the end zone.
Well, there's a lot of traffic over there. You had 2 receivers on that right side. Motley was the one in coverage.
2nd and goal from the OU 3, 12:24 to go. How about you, John? That was a little scary pass for a moment.
Yeah, well, because you had Bradley Hiles and Landon Wolf on inside of that, so that put a lot of bodies over kind of in that area.
Now Cornelius under center, I formation. Fine Feyuiaki, that's Sione Fine Feyuiaki as a fullback. Wallace, the only receiver, he's wide left. 2nd and goal from the 3. Cornelius hands it off. Hubbard off right guard, and he takes it into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdowns brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions. Snap back, ball down, kick by Amendola on the way, and it's no good. He missed it wide left. He hooked it wide left. Unbelievable. Touchdowns brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Timeout.
Pretty sure he will. Now, I know he's already replaced the punter guys, but Amendola's made a lot of big kicks, and I think he would trust him to kick one if he had to.
Fleur kicks off, end over end kick, but it'll be returnable. Taken by Brown. Right numbers at the 5. Comes across to the 10, out to the 15, hesitates and is pulled down back at the 14. OU will begin 1st and 10 from its own 14. Yeah, the only previous time I can 12-14 left in the 4th. OU 1st and 10 from its own 14. Murray takes the ball, hands it off. Brooks, big hole up the middle. Brooks out to the 25 to the 30 and dropped out at the 32-yard line. A gain of 18 and an OU first down.
Those are coming a little more easy for Oklahoma, unfortunately.
2 wide to each side. Now Brooks comes over, lined up left of Murray, who's in the shotgun. 1st and 10 Sooners at their own 32. And Murray takes the ball. Back to pass. Throws short right side. Caught by the tight end. Meyer out of the backfield. He drags a tackler beyond the 40 to the 44 and out of bounds about the 45.
Well, that's a nice job by, was that Phillips in coverage there, of not getting a horse collar.
Carson Meyer with the grab for 13. 2 wide left, 1 right. 1st and 10 Oklahoma from its own 45. And Murray rides a ball carrier and keeps it. Running right side. Falling down after gaining a first down at the Cowboy 43, a gain of 11. Defense might be tired, John.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Dave, this is you're into full bend but don't break. You hold them out of the end zone. That's your big thing here. You don't let them get behind you into the end zone.
Tied at 41 with 11:20 left in the 4th. Sooners 1st and 10 from the Oklahoma State 43. Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Brooks. Another big hole up the middle. Brooks to the 37, pulled down at the 36.
Wow, and the fans want a face mask on Bundage, but he got him up around the chest, around the collar, and the front.
It's a gain of 7.
Or maybe he didn't, and they just missed it.
Yeah, you can't use replay for that. You can't just throw a phantom flag in either based on the video board. It is what it is. Cowboys got a break. 2nd down and 3, Oklahoma from the Cowboy 36. From the split diamond, Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Brooks. Brooks left side, 1st down, flag down. Brooks breaks a tackle, still on his feet, left sideline to the 20 and punched down at the 13. But there is a flag down near the line of scrimmage. Could this be a hold? Could you get a big break here? The gain was 23 yards to the Cowboy 13. Let's see what Brad Van Vark has for us. Here we go.
Holding offense, number 74. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
You know, Dave, we've talked a lot about the Cowboys this year and the problems with penalties, especially last week in Waco. But Oklahoma hasn't been the cleanest team coming in.
Cody Ford, the right tackle, guilty. Instead of it being 1st and 10 at the Oklahoma State 13, it's 2nd and 13 at the Cowboy 46.
Find a way to get him stopped.
Amen. Ogbongbamega is in at linebacker. Phillips gets a much-needed breather. 2 wide right, 1 left. Backs are split. 2nd and 13, Oklahoma from the Cowboy 46. Tied at 41 with 10.5 to go in Bedlam. 4th quarter. Murray takes the ball. Blitz comes. He steps up. He dances right. Now he's hit. And he's sacked back at the 46-yard line. In OU territory, Amin Ogbongbamega. Oh, Canada comes up with a sack, and it'll be 3rd and long for Oklahoma. That's another Subway wrap-up. Be sure to stop by your local Subway stores and try the new signature wraps and order online via the Subway app. It'll be 3rd down and 21 for Oklahoma. Let's go down to Robert.
You know, that's fresh legs, and I think that may have encouraged his last move because the Cowboys made wholesale substitutions and got some fresh legs out there. Now they're going with a short line, just 3 linemen, but look at the linebackers. You got new guys in there, Dave.
And Murray keeps it running and pulled down for a loss back at the 44-yard line. That's another Subway wrap-up. Fans wanted a horse collar. There will be no such call. Be sure to stop by the local Subway stores and try that new Subway wrap-up. Just because of those last 2 sacks, if nothing else, live a little and try the new signature wraps and order online via the Subway app. 4th down and long, and the Sooners will punt. Tied at 41 with 8:58 to play.
Cole Walterscheid is the one who got the sack that time.
Austin Seibert into punt. Cowboys have a double safety. 2 return men back to return. Seibert takes the ball and strikes it. Wobbly kick. It bounces at the Cowboy 45 and is downed at the Cowboy 23. 34-yard punt. 8:38 to play. Bedlam 2018. Oklahoma 41. Oklahoma State 41. Back with more in a moment. This is Cowboy football in the Bedlam series presented by AAA Insurance.
To this point.
Now the Cowboys change personnel. Brown comes out. Tylan Wallace is in. Stoner shifts over to the right. So now we have 2 wide right and Johnson wide left. And Hubbard's in the backfield to the right of Cornelius. Taylor Cornelius, the walk-on when he came to Oklahoma State. In the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 23. He takes the ball. He fires near side. It's caught by Johnson. Johnson left sideline has the 1st down to the 33.
Throw the
Shoved
flag.
out of bounds at the 35.
Oh, my goodness, they could have thrown it.
12-yard gain and an Oklahoma State 1st down brought to you by Paycom, HR technology that's too good to pass up. Cowboys snap it quickly. Cornelius back to pass. Looking right, throwing right. Pass is caught. No, dropped by Wallace out at the 47-yard line. He had it for a moment and dropped it. He tried to run before he caught it. He tried to turn around too quick. Be 2nd and 10.
The 3rd drop for Tylan today, and he's been so sure-handed this season.
It's right on the money. Gosh. 3:25 left in the fourth. 2nd and 10, Oklahoma State. That would have got the ball out probably close to midfield. From the loaded gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off. Hubbard up the middle, bounces around, ping-ponging his way out to about the 39, a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6 from the Cowboy 39 with 8:10 left in the fourth, tied at 41 in Norman.
Need your protection from the offensive line. Last time they were in a 3rd down, they did the little spin around screen that got away from the pressure and picked up a 1st down.
3rd and 6 from the Cowboy 39. Cornelius gets the ball back to pass. He'll scramble straight ahead. 1st down to the 45 and sliding down at the Cowboy 48. A scramble for 10 yards by Taylor Cornelius and an Oklahoma State 1st down.
Good vision, too. The way that Oklahoma was set up, they left the middle of the field open.
2 wide to each side. Cornelius takes the ball, throws a screen left. It's caught by Johnson. And Johnson hit hard out of bounds after a 3-yard pickup to midfield. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Pass by Trey Brown.
Injury timeout.
It's an Oklahoma lineman, Neville Gallimore. It's on one knee.
Abbott to his left. 2 wide left, 1 right. 2nd and 7 from midfield. Here comes the blitz. Cornelius hands it off. Hubbard off left guard and got a yard. That's it. To the OU 49, it'll be 3rd and 6.
Cowboys have picked up 3rd downs in different ways. The last time you had the draw or the delayed run by Cornelius right up the middle of the field. Time before that, the big 3rd down conversion, you got the screen pass where you looked left and threw it back to the right to avoid the pressure.
3rd and 6 from the OU 49. 2 wide to each side. 1 back set with Chuba Hubbard. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off. Hubbard up the middle, plying his way to the 45. He's got the 1st down. His offensive lineman shoving him all the way to the OU 40. A gain of 10 for the Canadian Chuba Hubbard and an Oklahoma State 1st down at the Sooner 40.
Well, that's physical play with some help from your friends. And Hubbard hanging on to the ball, Dave, he has really run tough today.
Oh, the Canadians have come up big. Amina Bagbamega with the big sack on the previous OU possession. Chuba Hubbard playing in the place of the injured Justice Hill with 17 carries for 64 yards and 3 TDs. Tied at 41 with 6:20 to play in the fourth. 1st and 10 from the OU 40. Cornelius from the shotgun takes the ball. Hands it off to Hubbard, up the middle again, and Hubbard smacked down hard. The ball comes loose, and who has it? At the 36 of Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma's recovered, and they have. 1st turnover of the game. Kenneth Murray came up with a loose ball.
And Hubbard's going to need a little help, I think. If that's who's still down. He got hit and then bent backwards a little bit. No, there's an Oklahoma player that is out face down. Could be Gallimore again, who just needed help getting off the field.
And Curtis Bolton with the hit that knocked the ball loose. Hubbard is down too on his back. So Oklahoma will have the ball with 6:09 left. Tied at 41 after Chuba Hubbard fumbled. We'll take a break. Receivers left and right. 1 back set. Brown goes in motion in front of Murray, who takes a snap, fakes a handoff, throws a screen out to the right. It's caught by Brown on a dead sprint out to the 45, and he runs out of bounds at the 46. A gain of 10 and an OU 1st down.
Well, nobody was fooled on that side with the Cowboys. He picked up good yardage, but there were 3 defenders out there. Everybody went right for Oklahoma except Brown.
1st down, Oklahoma, with 6 minutes to go. Tied at 41. Cowboys would have the lead, but Matt Amendola missed an extra point. From the pistol, 1st and 10, Oklahoma. Murray takes the ball, fakes a handoff, rolls out right, steps up. Now he wants to run. Murray to midfield and falls down. Actually spot him down at the Sooner 49, a gain of 2.
Well, that was Cole Walter's shot. Great play to get off his block and dive at Murray's legs.
Second down and 8 for Oklahoma from its own 49. They're not working quite as quickly here. 5:24, 5:23 left to play in the fourth. 2 wide left, 1 right. From the split diamond. Second down and 8, Oklahoma from its own 49. And Murray takes the ball. Hands it off up the middle. That's Brooks. Brooks to the Cowboy 45. He's got the first down and pulled down at the Cowboy 41. Gain of 10 and an Oklahoma first down. It was Enoch Smith that got him down. This is where the OU drive stalled on their last possession. Got a couple of sacks.
Again, you've just got to be so good on the back end. You've got to be sure tacklers here.
Clock winding down to 4:50 left. Tied at 41. Oklahoma first and 10 from the Cowboy 41. Murray takes the ball. Hands it off. Brooks left side. Hit. Breaks a tackle. 35. Center of the field to the 30. Flag down. Brooks still on his feet to the 20. 15, 10, 5 and tackled all the way down at the 3-yard line. But this might come back. We'll see.
It's coming back. The way the offensive linemen for Oklahoma are reacting, it's coming back.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense.
Oh, it's not.
Penalty will be half the distance to the goal from the end of the run. First down.
Who did you say that was on?
Yeah, you see it. We saw the replay. That's the right call. So it's first and goal from the 1.
You know, you've stayed away from the big penalties defensively all day long.
It's a 38-yard run. Brailford had him about 2 yards down the field, but you see the wear and tear on this Cowboy defense. Evident there with that missed tackle. First and goal. OU at the Cowboy 1, 4:10 left. Murray takes the ball, hands it off. That's Brooks off left guard, and he didn't get in. He got stopped for no gain. It'll be second and goal. Justin Phillips made the play. Down to 3:57 left.
Well, you just dig down here. Just dig down here. The only thing about this is you stop them, that clock keeps running here.
Now, how big is that darn extra point?
Oh, my gosh.
Second and goal, Oklahoma from the Cowboy 1, down to 3:42 left. Tied at 41 here in Norman. Murray in the shotgun. Backs are split. Murray takes the ball, hands it off to Sermon, blasts through a tackler and gets into the end zone for an Oklahoma touchdown. The Sooners regain the lead with 3:29 left. Cowboys have all 3 timeouts left, so just keep that in mind.
And you may have Oklahoma in a similar situation to the way they were playing at the end of the first half, Dave, when you march right down the field. We'll see what they try to do differently.
They're double checking this to make sure that he indeed reached the end zone. Looked like to us that he did. Taking a little longer than you might expect. Now they say the play is good. David Ames, our replay judge. If I'm going to have a replay official, he's the guy I want. I think he's the best. Seibert on for the PAT. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way, and the kick is good. We have a timeout. 3:29 left. Oklahoma leads Oklahoma State 48-41.
Run by Trey Sermon caps a 6-play, 64-yard drive that took 2:40 off the clock. It came after the first turnover of the game, the Chuba Hubbard fumble.
Seibert kicks off and he hits it. Knuckleball fielded by Hubbard at the 7, right side out to the 20. Hubbard 25 and punched down at the 29. The most returnable kick the Cowboys have had today, and their field position improves by 4 yards. They'll start at their own 29. With 3:24 left, Oklahoma leading Oklahoma State 48-41. The Cowboys have all 3 of their timeouts left. Oklahoma also has all 3 of its timeouts to use.
Oklahoma got passive at the end of the first half defensively, just backed off and didn't want anything going over their heads, and the Cowboys went right down the field and scored a touchdown on them.
You've got what you want, a chance to win at the end. Two wide left, one right. One back set. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off. Hubbard up the middle, barrels his way for 5 out to the 34. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, after taking that blow, coming right back, good first down pickup.
Down to 3:10 left. 2nd and 5 Cowboys at their own 34. Cornelius gets the ball back to pass, fires far side, and a leaping catch is made by Wallace and out of bounds at the Cowboy 47. 13 yards and a Cowboy first down, brought to you by Paycom, HR technology that's too good to pass up.
Oklahoma defensively was scrambling to get into position.
1st and 10 from the Cowboy 47. Cornelius throws over the middle. Pass is caught at the OU 40 and wrapped up and brought down is Wallace again at the Sooner 49. 14 yards and an Oklahoma State first down. Parnell Motley made the play. Cowboys will snap it quickly. Cornelius throws a screen left. It's caught by Johnson. Johnson breaks one tackle, can't break a second. He's tackled for a 1-yard loss back at the Sooner 40. Jelani Woods missed the block. That's what led to the 1-yard loss and a tackle by Caleb Kelly. It'll be 2nd down and 11 from the OU 40. 2:29 left. Oklahoma 48. Oklahoma State 41. Cowboys working right to left with a 2nd down and 11 from the Oklahoma 40. Trips to the right. 2 receivers left. Empty backfield for Cornelius. Now Hubbard comes over, lined up to the right of Cornelius as a tailback. 2nd down and 11.
Oh, you're not going to be able to get the play off.
Play clock down to 3, down to 2. Cornelius takes the ball, hands it off to Hubbard. Big hole up the middle. Hubbard inside the 35, spins to the 30, still on his feet to the 25, and tackled at the Sooner 22. Chuba Hubbard with 18 yards and an Oklahoma State first down.
Great piece of running. And he took the fling ahead by Bolton.
Another handoff. It's Hubbard up the middle, inside the 20 and down to the 19. Chuba Hubbard over 100 yards on the day. It'll be 2nd and 7 coming up. His first career 100-yard game. We're down to 1:37 left. Cowboys have all 3 timeouts left. 48-41 Oklahoma with a 7-point lead. Oklahoma State 2nd and 7 from the Oklahoma 19-yard line. L.D. Brown now in at tailback. Hubbard is lined up as one of 3 receivers wide left. The fullback is Britton Abbott. Now we have a timeout. Oklahoma with 1:18 to go.
Timeout. Oklahoma. Their first of the half. It'll be 30 seconds.
Left. Cornelius takes the ball. Looking right. Pass is batted down, incomplete. Intended for L.D. Brown. They had a little wheel route going there, John.
Yeah. You can see it set up.
And there is a flag down, though, near the line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line on the near side of the field away from the play. What's that? That's weird. That is really weird. So the play went to the right. There's a flag on the yard marker on the left side, the opposite side at the OU 20. Here's Brad Van Bark.
There is no foul for an ineligible player downfield.
Okay. All right.
You got 3rd and 7 now from the 19. And the best thing that did was stop the clock, although you had the incompletion. Execution here. Make sure you got it.
1:13 left. 3rd and 7 from the OU 19. Empty backfield. 3 wide left, 2 right. Cornelius in the shotgun. 3rd and 7. He takes the ball, steps up, fires over the middle, passes juggled and incomplete. Hubbard had it for a moment and dropped it at the 10-yard line. Took a hit as he tried to pull it in. Curtis Bolton made the hit.
Yeah, that's a big hit. Bolton's made both big hits so far in this 4th quarter. You know what? Cornelius could have run that for a first down.
I was about to say the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. There was a huge seam there. Well, here's the game. 1:09 left. Oklahoma 48, Oklahoma State 41. 4th down and 7. Cowboys at the Sooner 19. Here we go. 2 wide left, Wallace wide right. Cornelius takes the ball on 4th and 7. Back to pass, steps up, fires, and we have a whistle. We have a flag down. They have a false start.
And they're going to get another chance.
False start, offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
So it's 4th and 12 now instead of 4th and 7.
Well, you see how they played it. They backed off. They didn't bring a whole lot of pressure. You have to get just over the 12-yard line to keep it alive if you don't score.
48-41, Oklahoma leads. 1:09 left. Oklahoma State 4th down and 12 at the Oklahoma 24. Trips left, 2 wide right. Empty backfield for Cornelius. The game's on the line. Cornelius takes the ball, 3-man rush, steps up, fires over the middle. The pass is caught by Tylan Wallace in the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Tylan Wallace. It was 4th down and 12, and Wallace comes up big. Now what do? Do you go for 2, or do you go for the tie?
I think you're going to go for 2. You look at Britton Abbott. He's coming in. Wow, what a grab. They only rushed 3. It gave Cornelius time to let somebody pop free, and he delivered it.
24-yard throw and catch. Cowboys have the offense out there for a 2-point conversion.
And Mike Gundy's wondering why the play clock's going, why it's gone down to 0.
He's going to use a timeout, I assume. Minute 3 left. Oklahoma 48, Oklahoma State 47. Or did they use a timeout? It is timeout, Oklahoma State. Tylan Wallace with 10 catches for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now that extra point. Matt Amendola missed a PAT on the previous Cowboy touchdown. Does that loom large right now? Holy moly. It's the difference in the game. Well, 2-point conversion. Ball placed on the 3-yard line. 48-47 Oklahoma. 2-point conversion coming up for Oklahoma State to take the lead. They put it on the left hash. Backs are split. 1 back set. 1 receiver rather. Wallace goes in motion over to the right. 2-point conversion. Cornelius rolls out right. Throws toward the end zone, and it's incomplete. Or was it intercepted?
No, it's incomplete.
Tried to hit Wallace. Now you still have an onside kick option.
Yes, you do.
And you have...
Well, he was on the run. Cornelius rolling to his right. Threw it quickly because he saw Tylan open, but he threw it low and short. He didn't give Tylan a chance.
Now the scoreboard shows the Cowboys have all 3 timeouts left.
Yeah, I'm not sure they took one there, Dave, but maybe they did. Or maybe they got it moved to the left hash.
Yeah, he missed. That ball should have been thrown about 6 yards wider right, and then I think Wallace might have had a chance to catch it, a good chance.
Well, they may just decide to not just take a knee.
Oh, I don't think you can. Murray takes the ball, hands it off. Sermon hesitates, running off right tackle, diving forward, gets close to the first down at the 38. I think he's a half-yard shot. Cowboys use a timeout.
Timeout. Oklahoma State, their first of the half. It'll be 30 seconds in length.
I'll tell you something, Dave. The fight in this team today, the fans were worried about that.
Yeah.
Had nothing to worry about that.
Had a 2-point try for the lead, and 1:05 left. And incomplete pass to Tylan Wallace. Cornelius needed to go wider with the throw. The throw was not accurate. Hard to fault Cornelius too much, though, because
he's only thrown for 501 yards and 3 TDs.
Yeah, the bigger situation is the missed extra point, to be honest. That's far bigger than any mistake that's been made today, and not trying to be critical of a player, just trying to state the facts. 2nd and 1. Murray hands it off. Sermon up the middle. Gets the first down. Brought down at the Cowboy 35, and that probably will do it now. Cowboys only have 2 timeouts left, and that's a first down.
I think Mike Gundy knows it, and he's not going to call one, I don't believe.
So now Oklahoma goes into victory formation. And Murray takes a knee, and that will do it. A wild Bedlam affair, but the Sooners prevail 48-47. Cowboys failed on a 2-point conversion to take the lead with 1:05 left. Pass incomplete after Oklahoma State scored on a 4th down and 12, a score. And as we pointed out, Oklahoma State, 12:20 left in the 4th after Chuba Hubbard's 3-yard touchdown run. That tied the game at 41. Matt Amendola snap hooked the extra point and missed it. Changed the dynamics of the end of the game, and the Sooners win by 1. Had he not missed that, Cowboys simply could have kicked an extra point to take the lead with 1:05 left.
A lot of fight from these guys.
Out of these close ones, what'd you learn about your team tonight?
Yeah, we didn't have our best, and Oklahoma State, give them credit, man. They played fantastic. Quarterback played great, and yeah, we just found a way. You know, made some huge plays defensively, forced a fumble, stopped the 2-point play, weren't at our best there, and then, you know, offensively were bad in the 3rd quarter and came back, found a way to win.
You gave up a lot of yards, a lot of points, but your defense makes the play at the end. What are your impressions of your defense tonight?
We made big plays, but we got to certainly play better. You know, we gave up some big ones early, and then, you know, that makes you a little conservative after that, so we got to continue to improve.
Congratulations. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
November, the Matt Amendola missed extra point out of the hold from Matt Hockett.
They'll be talking about that, and then they'll be talking about Oklahoma being 1 accurate pass away from being 2 losses and out of the college football playoff conversation. This ball's thrown accurate. It's a conversion for 2 points and a win, and a huge upset for Oklahoma State, inches away.
In the 113th edition of Bedlam, it goes to Oklahoma. They beat Oklahoma State 48-47.